evil in human nature.
She wouldn't even harm a fly.
Just like I would tell you, if you're going to do something, do it well. And leave something witchy. Leave a sign to let the world know that you were there.
Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.
Okay, I'm recording.
I'm recording too.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
We're tired.
We're so tired.
Ale because she's been working, and I because I don't exercise, and I'm exercising all of a sudden.
Same.
Oh my god. So Ale,
how's everyone?
so how's life, people?
Life's, yeah. Oh shit. How is life? Okay.
I love that. I love
That's
that
good.
video where it's Jeopardy, and
Okay.
the guy that plays Mulder from the X-Files is there. Stephen King
Okay.
is there. And I don't know who else is there. And the clue is like a plague from the 19th century, something like that.
Yeah.
And Stephen King buzzes in and goes, "What are frogs?" And then the guy that plays Mulder says, "What are frogs?" What are frogs? Welcome to Undercover Coven! It's been a long day.
You are Paula.
Oh, yeah.
Ale.
I'm Paula. That's Ale.
That was a miracle that I was the one who remembered that this time.
Yes.
Because usually it's Paula.
I think that's the first time ever that
I'm gonna close off my pop socket so it's gonna make a noise.
Okay. I think that's the first time ever that you've said it and I haven't.
Yeah, it is.
Yay!
Probably it is.
Next time you're the one who should say, "Welcome to Undercover Coven," because I am always the one that says it.
Yeah. Oh, I should.
So, updates. Shoutouts. What are we doing today?
Oh my god, all of it. All of it. All of the drugs. I'm kidding.
Hey, weren't we gonna have like drinks and I was gonna like smoke?
Yeah, but then we stuck. I swear, I feel like can I fucking talk? I feel like we're so tired. We're just like, we have our glasses with ice and water, cold water.
Cheers. Water.
Cheers.
We're healthy all of a sudden.
All of a sudden, yeah, that's true. So let's start with shout-outs right away.
Sure.
Okay, first of all, Peter.
Peter's awesome.
Our lovely Patreon.
Yes. Peter.
You rock
Peter
our world.
messaged us. He told us that he loved the poem, which was honestly like my best work. Okay. I mean,
That was your best work?
yeah.
Okay, so... okay, just keep going enough.
You're making me laugh because I'm remembering the thing from 22 Jump Street.
Yes.
Cynthia's. Jesus died for our Cynthia's. Julia Robb hurts. I hate myself. Okay, so there's Peter. Hi, Peter. Thank you, Peter. We love you, Peter.
Hi.
You are going to be the first person that gets merch whenever we get merch that I am designing right now. Not now, but like when I'm at work and I'm supposed to be working.
So you're technically out working, just not at work.
Basically, yes. Let's look at it.
You're working at work, but not working. Okay,
Yeah, let's not get into technicalities because we're just gonna like lose.
Yeah.
So we got like a really cool shout out from a podcast that we did not know, which I am going to find the name of right now on my app on my computer, because I totally forgot the name of it. Because I did not know.
We were just talking about Joe Purdy.
Oh yeah.
That is it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that show. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the show is.
Oh, you don't know what it is? It's so
well,
cool.
I know that what is whatever. Like, because I hear it quoted everywhere, but I've never seen the show, and I don't know how the game works.
So if I tell you, like, because let's talk about like our stuff, things we know. Cult leader who orchestrated the killing of Sharon Tate.
Who is Charles Manson?
Bravo. That's the game.
That's it?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why does everybody like it?
It's fun. It's fun. So here we go. The podcast name is Death Dames Podcast. It's 3 women who one of them messaged us, and they described themselves as awkward banter on true crime. And I'm
down for that.
And I'm like, dude, there's nothing better than awkward banter.
Yeah.
So
that's technically what we do every time we come on.
Yes. So I'm excited to hear them. But they're gonna be great. I don't know what else.
Okay.
Murder on Our Minds was very happy that Coco won.
Yes.
Today we have a new pet of the week that we're gonna name at the end. At the end, did we name Coco?
Yeah, at the end. Yeah.
At the end. Okay.
Yeah, at the end.
And man, I've been listening to Kills and Chills. Like,
me too.
I am obsessed.
I just can't. They make me laugh.
Did you hear the last one?
I haven't catch up with, like, I haven't actually listened to any episodes of anybody.
Oh, okay.
Because it's just been, like, just too much.
It's just that they were talking about an alien abduction. And...
Oh, wait, I think I heard this.
And that when they came back from, like, the abduction, one of the guys, like, fell because their knees buckled. And I forgot who it was. I think it was Dan, who said, like, wait, what's wrong with their knees? And they thought that they were, like, the aliens were taking our knees. I don't know if it's funny. It's, like, genuinely funny. Or I'm laughing because
it's just tired. Like an innocent funny.
I'm tired.
I like it. Those ladies make me laugh so much.
Yeah, they're hilarious.
Yeah.
And, yeah. That's it. That's it.
Ooh, you had an update about Jack the Ripper.
Yes. So a month ago, I don't know why this wasn't, like, bigger news. Especially in, like, the true crime community, because honestly, I didn't hear shit about it. This was released on March 15th, 2019. It says, forensic scientists say that they have finally fingered the identity of Jack the Ripper. The notorious serial killer, we all know who he is. I'm quoting this, by the way. Genetic tests published this week point to Aaron Kosminski, a 23-year-old... No. A 23-year-old Polish barber and a prime police suspect at the time. But critics say the evidence isn't strong enough to declare this case closed. The results come from a forensic examination of a stained silk shawl that investigators said was found next to the mutilated body of Catherine Eddowes, the killer's 4th victim, in 1888.
Okay, Taldo.
It's 1888, and I'm like 1988. I can't.
Okay.
Wow, today's gonna be awesome, isn't it? Yeah. Yep. So apparently they found.
Ow.
But Ale,
my elbow.
So apparently they found the identity of Jack the Ripper. Apparently, But it's only one shawl. Hopefully something will come out, you know, out of this.
I hope so too.
Which would be really cool.
It would. I was just telling Paula that I've been thinking a lot about it lately. Like I was thinking about it a couple of days ago. That I think about, I wonder what it would be like when, for example, I was thinking not about Jack the Ripper, but the Zodiac Killer. Like when finally it gets revealed who it was or who it is, if they're still alive.
Yeah.
And like, what is that gonna be like? Like in the media, what is that gonna be like for like the true crime community? It's just like, it's crazy.
It's just that I wish I knew about the Golden State Killer before he got caught, which was a few years ago. It wasn't that long ago.
Wait, have you read the book?
No, I have it though.
You have it?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Read it.
I know.
Amazing.
And I have Carrie Dawson's book also, and I haven't read it. I'm an idiot. I'm going to start reading it today because I can't believe myself.
Yes.
You know who Carrie Dawson is, right?
It's one of the daughters, or wait, daughter of somebody.
The BTK.
You told me this. That's his daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought she was like the daughter of one of the victims.
No. She's the daughter of the BTK killer. Yeah. I can't believe wow, I'm an idiot.
Wow.
Now I'm depressed.
You should read them. Listen, Paula, this week we both did things that we wanted to do for a long time and we finally did them. So I think you should start reading the book because...
Will do. I will.
Yeah.
And my mission this weekend, or maybe like this weekend and next week, is to go watch Pet Sematary.
Ooh.
One of Stephen King's, best books. And creepiest books. And also, I'm gonna go watch Shazam!
What's that?
Awesome. It's a DC movie.
Okay.
Shazam! For those of you who know, you know why I'm screaming Shazam.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Want to get started on today's...
Okay, you want to get into it?
Today's awesome, really weird story?
Yeah.
So I have a little intro. Mm-hmm. And I wrote it myself. Like my poem.
Oh, God. Oh, we're in for a treat.
It doesn't rhyme. Okay.
I'll be the judge of that.
Let's put on our...
Ding,
Our-
ding, 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 ding.
our serious faces, okay?
Yeah. You should put the Carlos Pinto music again. Stop
Dude.
making faces at me.
The Carlos Pinto music went
Yeah.
so well when I was telling the poem. I was
It did.
saying the poem. Carlos Pinto's a legend in Chile. You don't know who he is. It's okay.
He's, imagine the guy, okay, not exactly, but just imagine the guy that became famous for the true crime stuff, like the,
fuck.
what's his name? Crime Watch? No, it's not Crime Watch.
You know the guy who would start the true crime shows and be like, in New Jersey, there was a ghost of a woman who killed their child. And with the smoke and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
there's-
technically Carlos Pinto.
Yeah, but Chilean and poorer.
You know what? I think he's a badass. He's better than
is.
anybody else.
And I don't know why. I can't believe we're talking about this. I don't know why he hasn't done any shows lately. But I am thankful that everything is on YouTube.
No, but they're rebooting. Sometime this year they're rebooting.
El Diablo no Pensado? Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I know.
That's
Rock
cool.
on, right? I'm so excited. That was my childhood, just like watching him like narrate. He's a narrator, right?
Mm-hmm.
Narrate like ghost stories and true crime stories. So it's awesome.
Awesome. Okay, I'm excited about that. Okay, let's put on our Carlos Pinto
Yes.
attitude. So, in Logan Canyon, there's a retreat known as St. Anne's that is filled with rumors of death and possession. Stories of babies being drowned and guards possessed by demon entities. What is going on in this place and how evil is it? Anyway, here we go. This is the story.
I'm hooked.
This is the story of St. Anne's retreat. This was
Approval submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society. Here it goes. You never watched Are You Afraid of the Dark?
No, I watched So Weird on Disney.
Don't talk
sorry.
to me ever again.
I'm sorry.
Don't talk to me or my child ever again.
They didn't show you would have watched So Weird if it was on here.
I did. They used to show it.
Really?
They used to show. I used to watch So Weird. I used to watch Alex Mack or whatever. What was her name? No, Alex Mack. The girl that would like convert into like things. She would like melt into. You remember this? Okay, I'm gonna look at the name of this show.
I watched So Weird and I still watch it on YouTube. So
Cool.
Ale told me about this story because it was on Ghost Adventures.
Ghost Adventures, which is probably one of my favorite shows ever.
Yeah. And I didn't know what it was, and I started researching, and I really got into it because it's fucking weird.
It is. It's pretty. It's scary.
It's weird. It's bizarre. It's like, this is not normal. So, should I just go ahead? Go ahead and...
Yeah, go ahead and get into
Okay.
it.
Okay, so let's go back to the early 20th century. The land was bought by the Hatch family. Ale, where did you go?
I'm right here. Just I had to step out for a second.
Okay, so the land was bought by the Hatch family. Prominent businessman Hezekiah Eastman Hatch built a few cabins on the land and afterwards built a swimming pool in the area. He named the summer retreat Hatch's Camp or Pine Glen Cove. This family was considered one of the wealthiest in the USA by 1933, owning RKO Studios and Paramount Pictures, as well as other known businesses. They started constructing more buildings on the land in order to accommodate friends and family, even Hollywood directors, movie stars, CEOs, and politicians, and they all spent summers there with family.
When we talk about this place being haunted and possibly possessed, like, it just puts my mind back to, like, satanic rituals and stuff like that because of Hollywood.
Yeah. I thought the
and
same
it makes
thing.
kind of a lot of sense.
Yeah. So, so we can imagine how big this place was. In total, the retreat had 21 buildings and structures, including 2 main lodges, 6 smaller cabins, a playhouse, a pool house, and a generator house, along with a fireplace, fire pit, fountain, bridge, and swimming pool. At one point, it even had a theater with an adjacent ticket booth.
Mm-hmm.
That's how big it was. It's huge.
That needed a ticket booth.
I know. So, in the 1950s, by 1951, the family no longer had used the retreat, and offered it to the Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints, and then offered it to Utah State University, but neither was interested. It was then offered to the Catholic Church through St. Thomas Aquinas Parish in Logan, who renamed it St. Anne's Retreat. The church took possession over it officially in 1959, and nuns occupied it sporadically, so it's not really considered a convent or a nunnery, which is a word.
It's just
is a word we were laughing at before.
I know, a nunnery.
It's like a nursery, but for nuns.
For nuns. So it's said that most likely that's where they would send like troubled nuns, where they would like, when they, what is that called? They cheated their vows. I don't know how to explain it. When they like broke their vows.
Yeah, they broke their vows. Yeah.
Yeah, when they broke their vows, so they would send them there for like if they sinned and stuff like that, which that kind of is what plays into the whole like being haunted thing. But
so
if you want to keep,
what Ale means by breaking their vows basically is that they had sex.
They had sex
and they were pregnant.
Yeah,
and they were sent to St. Anne's in order to carry their pregnancies to term in private and away from the public, because you can't have nuns going around that are pregnant.
Yeah.
That's no.
Yeah.
Honestly, it would be kind of cool to see a pregnant nun.
Yeah, you know.
Anyway, so on the premises, no other buildings were constructed. Only a statue of the Virgin Mary that was put next to a pond. So rumors started going around Logan Canyon that a nun had drowned her child in a swimming pool in the swimming pool in order to keep her secret away from the world. It was said that after the children were born, they were drowned, sent away to orphanages, or just abandoned around town. There were many other stories surrounding the retreat, including stories of suicide, nuns accidentally drowning, but the baby's drowning story was the one that stuck around the most. What people see at night when they visited is that they see babies floating in the swimming pool and hear the wails of drowning infants.
Apart from, they do see a nun as well.
Yeah, I didn't get into that because I didn't know what the story is behind that.
So, there was one of the nuns that it could be any of them, but there was like the one specific nun that was like, after giving away her child, like after giving birth, she got really, really depressed. And so she killed herself there. Like, she drowned her kid after, like, I guess she drowned her baby, and then she was really, really depressed and she killed herself. And that is like the dark energy that is seen as a nun, the form of a nun, usually around the pool. And in the pool house. Yeah. So here's where we get to like more modern stuff, which is like the weird possession shit. So in October 1997, a group of teens went to St. Anne's seeking Halloween, thrills. Adrenaline, and were caught by 3 watchmen who herded them into an empty swimming pool. These men acted in an extremely violent way, even shooting a warning shot so close to a kid's head, his friends thought he died. 19-year-old Kevin Thompson said that the guards threatened to slit the throat of anyone who moved after they were in the swimming pool. A girl said she was molested by a guard as well. After being in the pool for some time, the watchmen tied them all by their, they tied the wrists, and then they tied them all by their necks with a wire. Can you imagine that? Yeah.
And even told them that it was detonation cord. And even with a slight movement, it could be sent off and everybody would be blown up. One of the teens said he was hit on the head with a club and his girlfriend had a pistol on her back. They were obligated to be on their knees for 3 hours until the cops came. Later, the 3 men were charged with 6 felony counts of aggravated assault and the leader, John Jemison, with forcible sexual abuse. So what's weird here, and where the alleged paranormal element of the story comes in, is why these 3 men held dozens of teens in for hours, and
just for trespassing, when they could have just kicked them out or like held them there until like the police came.
Yeah, but the way they were kept was so violent and so like nobody has to, that's traumatizing.
It is.
It's traumatizing. And these are teenagers. Anyway, on episode 8 during season 13, I think.
Season 13.
Episode 8.
Which episode? Episode 8.
Of Ghost Adventures, Zach Bagans and the team headed to St. Anne's to see for themselves, what's going on. And they brought a psychic along. And while she was helping them, they kind of lose a little bit of control. And apparently appear to be possessed. And, Zach wonders if the same force that was affecting the Watchmen in 1997 was affecting him in that moment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's some things that we wrote down. So just like the interview from three of the kids now grown up that were on the episode, and then they give their accounts of what they remember from that night. So you have them, right?
Yeah. So we have one that we laughed so much because his name is Tito, and not because his name is Tito. It's just that Ale couldn't pronounce his last name, and we were like, okay, we're gonna sound super serious. Tito.
We're gonna call him Tito.
So he said, these guys are for real. They're pointing guns at us and they're shooting at us. They pull me out of the pool and I'm on my stomach, and that old man comes and zip ties my hands behind my back, ankles to my wrists, hog-tied. It's hurting real bad, and my friend is like, hey, leave him alone. So he goes over there, puts a gun to his head and pulls the trigger. My heart stopped. I thought he just killed my friend. At that point is when he said, everyone on your feet, go to the cabins. We're going to show you what it's like to be scared. We can't come in here. They sit us in a half circle. The guy runs this cord, which he says was detonating cord, around us. Two other guys sit there pointing their guns at us. So we're sitting there on our knees, and I look at my friends thinking, are we actually going to die here? Can you imagine that? How old were these kids? They were teenagers.
Like 15, 16.
Like, yeah.
They were teenagers. Yeah.
It's too much. Then we have another guy named Wyatt that says that they were treating us, the way they were treating us, he was going to follow through. When he was asked, like, how did he know that they weren't kidding? You know? And then we have Brienne, who says there was his eyes too. You can see there was a spirit making him do this. His eyes were just evil. So apparently, these men were possessed. Like something was there, you know, making them act in this extremely violent way.
Yeah.
And it's so unnecessary. Like, if you're going to a place and you're trespassing, you can call the cops or just be like, hey, you know, you're trespassing. Like, get out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But we're talking about 3 guys holding, like, over 30 teenagers hostage.
Yeah.
Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. In that they were able... Of course, the kids are scared. But it's just like... Dude, like, what the fuck are you doing?
No, and these guys, from what I read, were like... They had guns. They had knives on them.
Yeah.
One even had, like, grenades on him.
The fuck?
You didn't know that?
No.
They had a grenade on him. So,
Whoa.
it's so much for a crime, so, like, a small crime. It's a small felony to be trespassing. It's so unnecessary. So, do you think they were possessed, or do you think they were just insane?
I don't think maybe that they were possessed. I do think something was influencing them. If they were the people who usually took care of that place, and that place has a very dark energy, it's possible that something was influencing them to eventually kind of lose their minds a little bit, that eventually they ended up doing that.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it was, like, full-on possession, but I do think these men, maybe these men came in with, like, maybe they weren't having, like, a good day. Let's just say they weren't having a good day. Yeah. And you know how bad energy feeds...
off of bad energy.
Yeah, and they're, like, more vulnerable.
A misery loves company, technically.
Yeah, and they're more vulnerable to maybe an energetic attack, like a spiritual attack. And maybe they did lose control. I mean, they definitely did lose control, but because of, like, a paranormal thing. It's scary. Like, when I remember...
It is scary.
When you told me, oh, there were these kids that trespassed and something possession. And I'm like, oh, the kids were possessed.
No. I meant the three watchmen.
Because I'm like, okay, kids possessed. It's like, I'm not going to say normal, but it's... But
it's more normal than 3 grown men.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then reading about experiences, like what happened when these kids trespassed and how the guards treated them. I'm like, dude, this is too much. It's too much. Well, Anyway, in 2006, the retreat was placed under National Register of Historic Places, and as of 2014, the property is under new ownership, but nothing concrete yet.
It's just sitting there, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think like, if you're gonna make a little bit of money off of it, I don't think it's wise to close it down, because people are gonna visit.
Yeah,
always.
100%.
Yeah, I would love to go. I remember I was like, oh, Utah, that's cool. I want to go to Utah someday.
Yeah.
The energy there must be fucking bad.
Yeah, I know that, like, in Ghost Adventures, they kind of, you know that Zach always kind of, it's a bit dramatic, but you could tell, like, with the other, it's just a tad, just a little bit dramatic, you know? It's not a Ghost Adventures episode without Zach getting possessed, but I feel like the episode itself, the people that happened things to, it wasn't just your regular people. It was Jay and Billy that happened the most of things to, especially Jay. If you guys watch the show, you'll know. If you know, you know.
I don't know, so I don't know.
Yeah, so Jay is one of, I think he's the audio guy.
Oh.
Or, like, he's one of the, now he's, like, part of the actual crew.
Okay.
And so he got, okay, so there's one of the cabins, which is the cabin where they brought the kids into. The medium that was there that day said that there was a male presence, and it was a very, very, like, dark energy. Mm-hmm. That sat back in the darkness and liked to taunt you until you went crazy. So the presence not gonna do anything to you, but it will taunt you until you were, like, out of your mind.
Right. So I was reading other stories, like, about things, because apart from babies and, you know, suicide, other shit happened here. So why the nuns didn't stay there permanently like a normal convent is because there were attacks at night by men.
That they would come and attack the nuns?
Yeah. So this place was so big that they couldn't guard, like, everything, and men would come in with dogs, you know, and, like, scare the fuck out of them. And who knows?
Just because?
Yeah, like, they were, like, troublemakers, you know?
Yeah.
So who knows if maybe one of the guards, like, or people who were, like, guarding the convent, maybe, like, killed one of the trespassers, and maybe that's why he took over or made these other guards lose control, because he was like, oh my god, they're trespassing.
Yeah.
And maybe sensed, like, danger. But they would go in, they would scare the nuns, they would scare the people, and, like, wreck the place with the nuns inside, and they were, like, lock the nuns inside, like, one of the cabins and shit like that. Like, these were, like, troublemakers, you know?
Yeah.
So there's that. Then there's a nun who was fighting with another nun. I didn't know nuns fought.
Yeah. I guess they do.
and they were, like, by the swimming pool, and one pushed the other one, who hit her head on the edge of the pool and bled out in the pool and died.
There's just so much tragedy around, like, just so many bad things. Not tragedy, but, like, so many bad things that surround the place.
Yeah. And just the whole, like, having a place where there's shame because you're a nun and you're pregnant. Yeah. And then there's people constantly shaming you because you have, like, your self-shame and then other people shaming you. Then having to give birth, who knows in what conditions.
Yeah.
And then having your child killed, and even having to kill them maybe.
Yeah.
Like, the energy there must be, like, intense.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
So I definitely think that whatever happened to those guards, I don't think it was that they were like possessed by a demon or whatever. I think it was a dark energy that was influencing them until they lost their minds and the situation got out of control.
Yeah.
Because nobody does that just for being evil. And 3 people together.
That's the worst part. If it was one, it would be like, okay, this person's evil, but you have 3 people.
Yeah, they're just crazy. But
3,
that went along with it. It's like
3 grown men. It's weird. It's just weird. It's not normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it full-on possession? No. Is there like a paranormal element there? Definitely.
There could be, yeah.
Yeah.
I do think the place is haunted. I do recommend everyone to watch that episode of Ghost Adventures if you haven't.
It's St. Anne's Retreat. Yeah. That's it for St. Anne's Retreat.
Yeah. There you go.
It's bizarre. I had no idea.
Yeah, no, it's definitely an interesting story.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so let's do something happy, Something. Yeah. So let's, pet of the week, this bitch.
Honorary pet of the week is...
Do we have...
Joe... Yes, I have a name.
Oh, okay, go ahead. I'm like, who's the pet of the week?
It's Joe... Is it Baden or Biden?
Wait, where is it?
It's in the email.
Oh, Biden. Like, Joe Biden. Okay, yeah.
Joe Biden. He is a cutie. And he, so if you guys listen to... What?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought your mouth moved.
Oh. Maybe I was thinking and my mouth, like, mouthed what I was thinking. I don't know. I'm tired.
Scary. If you guys listen to the Dark Roast Pod.
Dark
Roast Pod.
Yes.
Joe Biden.
Joseph Biden, yeah.
Joseph Biden.
He's a doggy.
He's a husky.
He's very cute.
He's so cute. He's a good boy. And he makes cameos in their episodes.
Ooh, like
so definitely go check it out.
Like the fluff. X-Fluff.
Like the X-Fluff. Now it's the Royal King of Hell. But yeah, he's a good boy. And he's so cute. And we're going to post him on a story. And he's the honorary pet of the week. So enjoy.
Yay! Remember, guys, to send us pictures of your pets so we can name them Pet of the Week.
Yay! Sorry, I was just waiting for you to say something else. But yeah, that's the happy end note. The happy note and fuck. That's how we're gonna end it.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to say?
I'm thinking. I don't think so. No. I'm good.
No. Okay.
Are you good?
I'm good.
Okay.
My back is hurting.
My legs hurt.
We are just so out of shape.
Oh man, just give us a month or 5. We'll get back.
Or
we'll get back.
A month or 5.
Guys, remember to check out our Patreon. Patreon.com/undercovercoven. We are so thankful for Peter. our poem protagonist from the last episode. He's been awesome, and if you want to donate some dollars, give us dollars.
I give us $1. Ew. That's worse than your poem.
Hey, I put love into that poem. I'm not gonna do anything now. If there's another Patreon, oh well, you're not getting a poem because apparently they suck.
I'm gonna make you a song. I'll sing you a song.
My God,
I die.
I forgot what I was saying. Patreon. Oh,
I'm so loopy right now.
good thing we didn't drink or smoke or anything.
Thank God.
We would have been like, okay. What's my name?
Oh, Nana, what's my name? Oh, Nana, what's my name? Oh, Nana, what's my name? What's my name?
Rihanna, goddammit.
It's Rihanna.
Okay.
Okay, we need to go to sleep so bad.
Okay, so check out our social media at Undercover Coven on Twitter and Instagram. Our email is undercovercoven@gmail.com. You can send us messages. You can tell me, Paula, how awesome my poem is.
I feel like I'm gonna get shit for this during the week.
Feed my ego, please.
Feed her ego. Do that.
Tell Ali she sucks.
It's okay. No need to feed my ego. For that amazing singing I did just before.
I need to sleep.
Me too.
Okay, so I did social, I did Patreon, I did email. Oh, rate, review, subscribe, please. Tell us what you think. If you think we just suck, tell us. Tell
Exactly.
me. Tell Ale, you know how she sings, she sucks at singing.
Beautifully.
Tell me that my poems suck. Just tell us shit.
Just tell us. At least you're telling us.
Yeah.
So, joke on you, haters.
Don't tell them that. Now they're not gonna do it.
I mean, whatever.
Wow. And for those of you who got Avengers Endgame tickets, you suck. Because I couldn't get them and they're all full.
And me, I don't know, and I don't really care. So.
Wow. Yeah. Let's leave, please. I need to go to
Let's just
sleep.
leave. We're like pathetic at this point. Okay. Well, good night to everybody. It was an exhausting week, so we do record on Fridays. And we're like, it's been an exhausting week and it's just Monday.
Yeah.
But
Have a good
we're
week.
excited for you guys to listen. So
And have a good week because it's Monday. It's not Friday.
and have a good week. Yes. I hope
So-
you had a good week before, and I hope you keep having one for the rest of the week this
Yes.
week.
Ale, have a good weekend. Have a good night's
You
sleep.
too.
Thank you very much. Our lovely, lovely people who listen to us, who I don't know why they're listening to us. Have a great
But
week.
thank you.
But thank you. Have a great week. And yeah, let's just go to sleep because I can't do this anymore.
No.
Bye, everybody. We love you.
Bye.